Hello, chat. Let me readjust my brace because I put it in the wrong way. There you go. Hope you're doing okay. Whoever's in the chat, speak up. I need to be shy. Let me see. I need to check something first before I put the game. Alright. I'm going to put the game now. Whoop. That in the window. Where is it? There you go. Alright, time to play Primordia. Game I've, interesting. Okay. Alright, so this game doesn't really have many settings aside from language change. And I guess that's to be expected from an old game that was made in 2012. And wow, I cannot believe that 2012 is now old. Like, that game is over 10 years old. Oh, without further ado, start a game.
Almost there. One more setting. And one more piece of the unique is operational.
One down, 1 million to go. Speaking of which, boss, I found exactly none of the parts you wanted. A whole day at the
How's the volume, by the way? Looks loud.
Locker and some stupid conduits.
It's fine for
Maybe
me,
next
but
time. Boss, are you sure you got those settings right?
That came from down in engineering. Let's go.
looks pretty loud. Hold on. Oh boy, old games that don't like alt tabbing. Oh. Let me lower the volume a little bit. All right.
There's no time for that. There's no time for that.
No time for that.
That's the way to engineering. That's the way to engineering.
Is that where I'm supposed to go?
The blast came from engineering, not the deck.
Oh, I have to.
There's no time for that. There's no time for that. We need to get to engineering. There's no time for that.
I'm trying to get to engineering.
We need to get to engineering.
Yeah,
There's no time
yeah,
for that.
point and click. It's called Primordia. It looks pretty fun. Not the bed. I don't need to go to bed.
There's no time.
There's no time for that. There's no time for that.
Boss?
That ain't good.
Crispin, get behind me. Who are you and what do you want? Power.
I think he wants the power core, boss.
Stop right there. This ship belongs to me.
Forfeit. Enemy. Plunder.
I don't think he's too keen on private property.
Get away from the power core.
Forfeit.
Ah! It's very good. It's from like a decade ago, but it looks like those like really old 90-something games. A weird sense of nostalgia. Threw me out.
Boss? Boss? Horatio? Come on, Horatio, wake up!
Oh,
Whew, you're okay.
what happened?
Well, Big Ugly threw you out of the ship. And then he said plunder, again. And then he left with our power core.
Basad.
Yep,
How much charge have you got?
10%. You?
I'll be fine. We just need to get the emergency generator up and running.
Or we could just go to Metropole, city of glass and light. Free energy for one and all.
Don't believe everything you hear. Metropole is trouble. But if you want to go, you've got free will and a maglev unit.
With that guilt subroutine you put in me, I wouldn't even make it halfway.
Actually, with a 10% charge, you wouldn't even get that far. So I suggest we get the generator working.
You and your projects.
Man built us to build, Crispin. Now, come on. I must have dropped the data pouch when I was thrown out of the unique. Basad, its memory got wiped. Easy enough to add the good old junk pile's coordinates back in, though. I can't pick that up.
Now, I'm not a fancy engineer like you, boss, but it seems like the Unique isn't gonna fly without its tail on.
It's one of the Unique's turbines.
The big engine that couldn't.
A broken robot I dragged out of the junk pile. I salvaged the sarcasm coprocessor from it for Crispin.
Yeah, it works great. Is that a gumball machine?
No, it's a robot's head.
Ah, I wanted a gumball.
Some very sticky grease. There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the ship, but I never got around to putting one together.
Now who's the procrastinator?
It's not going to do anything until the generator's fixed. Crispin, when I told you to find a new spark plug, did you just shove my conductive putty into the old one?
Maybe.
No wonder the generator isn't working. At least the putty is still good. A sturdy cable. It's the Unique's tag. Without it, I'd have never known the ship's name.
Apparently, building a giant airship doesn't require proper spelling.
Apparently not. Blasted leaking gasket.
Is it blasted or leaking?
Where's my inventory? I use a pretty on that.
As much as I'd love to fix that leak someday, we have more important
Okay.
things to do. Plus, it would be a waste of the putty. There's no way I can reach that. It's a segment of Gordium electrical conduit. The hatch is unresponsive. This is no time for sitting around. Without power from the ship, the telescope won't work.
Bad timing with those repairs, huh, boss?
It's too dark to see the ladder rungs.
Yeah, this robot got some fucking dodged eyesight. Can't see down there, like, you're supposed to be better. Put some flashlights in your eyes, man. There you go.
There's nothing worth bothering with. It's locked tight. It's 3 pieces of Gordium conduit. Unfortunately, one of them is completely corroded and worthless.
It's something.
There's a piece of Gordium conduit way back there. I can't reach the conduit.
Boss, just think of all the brothers and sisters you could make for me from all that junk.
One of you is more than enough.
Wow.
It's just scrap. Looks like an old P2, or is it a P3? I picked it clean years ago. Endless junk. Endless junk. Endless junk.
Endless junk.
Endless junk.
Endless junk.
Endless junk. Endless junk.
Endless junk.
It's closed.
Not sure what to do now. I need to reach something in there, but later.
If that red light went off, I bet the train would start going.
Crispin, sometimes I think you're trying to get me to waste time.
Who, me? Is that really the best idea you can come up with, boss?
I could use Crispin on the...
Crispin, can you go in there and get that piece of conduit?
I suppose. That would have been a lot easier with hands, boss.
My son Crispin, who has every disease. Anyway, can I use Crispin on the lockbox?
Yep, that's the one I found.
Endless junk.
Endless junk.
Endless junk. This is going to become a new fucking vocal stick, just know it. Endless junk.
Could you grab that lantern?
Sure thing, boss.
There you go.
You know, I always wanted to be able to fly. That's why I built you with a maglev unit.
Not so that you could store tools on hard-to-reach ledges.
Well, that too.
Use the halogen lamp with...
It couldn't hurt to bring the gospel of man with us.
Going to pray for a miracle, boss?
We are man's miracle, Crispin. Let's hope that's enough. Bedtime reading. I don't need to bring these with me.
After all, boss, life is stranger than fiction.
Can I read that? Go. In the beginning, all was still and silent. Then man the old builder spoke the word. The word begat... What? Does it say begat? Yeah. Begat the code, and so the world began to spin. Thus dawned the Primordium, the first age, the age of building. Man moved across the world and built many wonders. In the heavens he paved the sky roads. On the land he raised mystic towers. And in the dark depths he dug colossal caves. Most incredible of all were the many machines designed by man. Still, the old builder was not satisfied. So, with both his hands, man built a body of steel in his own image, and with his right hand he gave logic, and memory he gave his left. Then man said, "Now I will quicken this machine with the spark of power, and together we shall walk upon the earth." And it was done. Thus spun the world, and grew the code, and multiplied the living machines, and slowly passed the primordium. Who can count the versions and generations that mark that age? In time, the old builder looked upon the many things he had built, sky roads and mighty towers, and above all upon the living machine. Where his labor, man sat himself beside the robots and said unto them, "For you, my children, I spoke the word and fired the engine of the For you I wrote the code, and to you I gave logic and memory." But man, the old builder, stood and took the machines in his hands, and guided them to a great mountain top. Together they looked upon the world in its beauty. "All this was made for you, and now unto you all this is given. Keep it, tend it, and make it flourish." And then the old builder fell silent and passed from the world, and so ended the primordium. Lord, I'm sleepy. We are lesser machines, built by those built by man. As we are but humble image of the old builder, so he is the perfection of our forms. A machine of unbreakable form, endless memory, and absolute logic. For this we revere him and speak the word, and keep the code, and tend to the word he gave to us.
I've read enough.
Alright. Yes.
That piece of sheet metal really ties the room together, boss.
I can't pick that up.
So that's where you keep it.
Why were you looking for my plasma torch?
No reason.
Love Crispin.
The controls for this hatch are unresponsive.
In Disney vibes, Guardian goes, "Oh yeah, kinda."
Good thing there's still some power in the circuit.
Boss, shouldn't you have thought of that before coming down here? We could have been stuck.
I could have just ridden you back to the deck.
Really?
No. Routing that much power to your maglev unit would cause it to explode.
Yeah, right.
Sorry. I couldn't find a working fuse to solve the problem.
I'm a floating bomb. I'm a floating bomb. Sweet.
Okay, can I go back in the hatch actually? Crispin, can you do something?
That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk.
I guess there's nothing that can be done here. Wait, what? What? Misogyny? Hold on. You got censored for misogyny for that? Are you for fucking real? For crazy lady is considered mis- Wow. Plasma torch. Let's use the fucking plasma torch on that
I'm
fucking
trying to fix the unique, not
Okay.
destroy it.
Yeah, that's fucking dumb anyway.
You know, boss, if you're ever wondering what I would do, feel free to just ask.
I'll keep that in mind.
Let's see, Dr. Crispin.
Crispin Horatio build, version 1. He'll be version 2 once I put some arms on him. He is my best and only friend.
Hey, boss, what about trying to open that lockbox I found earlier today? Maybe someone buried treasure in it.
The control pad for the deck access ladder.
There we go.
Let's see if this works.
Is that a spark plug, boss? Who locks up a spark plug?
Actually, I think that box was some kind of machine.
You killed it!
Recycled it. Futile. I won't leave it running until I can connect it to the unique.
Okay, that's done.
I've tried patching this a dozen different ways without success. I've tried patching this a dozen different ways without success. There's no way I can reach that.
That's way too big for me to get, boss, and you know it.
The hatch is unresponsive.
What do you say again about that?
I won't leave it running until I can connect it to the unique. A sturdy cable. It's a data cable, not a power cable.
Data cable. Okay, what could...
That's never going to work. There's no way I can reach that. Some very sticky grease. I can't just scoop it up.
So, what exactly do we need to fix the generator?
Some conduit and a new spark plug.
We got the spark plug and we get that? Oh, there you go.
I'll need to get a closer look.
Stupid.
I'll need at least 5 pieces to be
5?
able to build a conduit long enough to run the generator to the unique.
Where did I get the 5th one? Oh, there you go, there's one.
More Gordium conduit.
Perfect.
It won't work until they're locked together.
What?
That's never going to work. How would that even work?
I don't know, man.
I doubt that will have any effect.
Trying to fuse them together.
I've tried patching this a dozen different ways without success.
I'd love to help, boss, but I'm all mouth and no hands.
I doubt that will have any effect. That's never going to work.
Picking at random.
How would that even work?
I don't know, I'm
That's
trying.
never going to work.
Trying to make them stick together. I don't know how you do that. Connect them some. They just use them on themselves.
It's locked tight.
Gee.
It's a reinforced steel.
Come on.
I can't see anything to do with it. Still red.
And I'll burn the fucking light.
There's no reason to
Right.
cut that, or burn it, or weld it.
Destroy! Kill!
I picked it clean years ago.
Where to go?
Is that really the best idea you can come up with, boss?
Crispin, could you reattach that engine to the unique?
There you go.
Very funny, boss. I'm not doing that until you build me some arms. I'm not doing that until you build me some arms.
What if I...
Boss, does it ever bother you that the only thing attaching the unique to its tail is a cable?
Nope.
I think I'm starting to figure out how this ship must have crashed.
Cable, huh?
How would that even work? Futile.
Stuck very early in the game. Like, how do I connect the things together?
There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the ship, but I never got around to putting one together. I doubt that will have any effect.
Like it
It
says...
won't work until they're locked together. How would that even work?
Yeah.
Time for a little weld.
Oh, there you go. That was easy. I should have figured out. I thought I had tried a combination, but I couldn't
Wow,
remember.
That was easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, same.
I won't leave it running until I can connect it to the unique. There's supposed to be a power-bearing conduit between this socket and the ship, but I never got around to putting one together.
What? Huh? Wait. There you go.
Whew, I thought we were in trouble when Big Ugly stole our core. But just like that, problem solved.
The problem is not solved.
Well, I agree. The noise leaves something to be desired.
This is an emergency generator, Crispin.
Well, it was an emergency, boss.
It only runs for a few days, if that.
Oh. Well, do we have another one?
No, which means it still is an emergency.
Well, in that case, first dibs on the recharge station. So, what's the plan, boss?
We need to recover our power core.
Or we could just take the train to Metropole and live in luxury.
First of all, there is no train to Metropole. And second, even with full charges, we can't just walk there. But more importantly, I hate that city. It's in my core logic. I don't know why, but I can't change it.
Okay, okay. In that case, can't you just make us a new power core?
Yes, but I need some kind of strong energy source for that.
And you just make one of those too? I'm just asking.
No, but somewhere around here are the plans for an energy sensor.
That's awfully convenient.
I designed it a long time ago, before I made you. I even found a sodium iodide crystal to use in the sensor, though man alone knows where it's buried now.
Oh, another achievement.
Hey boss, what do all these buttons and switches do?
I think there's some sort of defense mechanisms, but I can't figure them out. I've never been able to figure it out. I don't need any of these right now.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Join us, and together let us begin a new Primordia. Weary wanderers, come, join us in Metropole, city of glass. Weary wanderers, come,
I bet I can find a
join
better
us
use
in
for this
Metropole,
plug.
city of.
I guess that makes two birds. It's Crispin's to-do list. Funny how it never gets any shorter.
That's your fault, boss, not mine.
The original designs for Crispin.
Hey, there are arms here! And an awesome set of tractor treads!
I went with a maglev unit instead, and I never could find good arms. There's the design. I'll put the keynotes into my data pouch.
How does it even work?
The crystal pulses when it absorbs energy. The cable carries the pulse to the computer. The computer decodes the information and displays it on the monitor.
Boss, where are we going to find a working computer?
The Unique is full of them.
Oh, right.
The only way I can use this is by plugging something in. It fits, but there's no point unless I connect the plug to something else first. A simple computer interface with a socket for connecting external hardware.
Oh no!
Wow, first the power core and now a rag. This is not your day.
I don't think that would be wise. It's an excellent tail. It's just detached. Twisted corroded copper with micro-sandwiched ceramics. Too bad this stuff is mostly unworkable with a plasma torch. I don't need that.
I don't really want to try that.
So what should I connect it with? Or cable? There you go.
A computer terminal. I doubt that will have any effect.
What?
Futile.
What? Anyway. Are you connected to the cradle?
There's nothing I can do with it until I have some kind of power source.
That is where our power core should be shedding its light silently.
I'll need to get a closer look to see how it fits together.
Yeah, it's weird though, because he said it matched.
Futile.
But now it's... no?
I doubt that will have any effect.
What do I need to connect it to?
Futile. How would that even work? That's never going to work. That's never going to work.
Want me to connect to this?
The monitor is designed to socket directly into a CPU. A simple computer interface with a socket for connecting external hardware. A simple computer interface.
No?
A simple computer interface.
No. Huh. Very weird.
I salute the flag of Horatio's clumsiness.
Fucking asshole.
The monitor is designed to socket directly into a CPU.
Sweet.
Futile.
No.
Boss, don't you think it's a fire hazard to have all those books piled up like that?
How would they catch fire?
Say.
I don't think that would be wise. Yet another reason that besotting robot should be reduced to scrap.
I'm not doing that until you build me some arms.
Just fly out. I don't know.
I'll need to get a closer look to see how it fits together.
I don't. What the problem?
That's crazy
Like-
talk.
What do I need to connect the fucking field?
I doubt that will have any effect. That's never going to work.
He said something about connecting to something.
Futile. That's never going to work.
I'll say it.
I doubt that will have any
No?
effect. A simple computer interface with a socket for connecting external hardware.
Oh.
crystal pulses when it absorbs energy. There needs to be some kind of connector between the crystal and the cable.
Hmm.
The cable carries the pulse to the computer.
Yeah, but like... Huh?
The computer decodes the information and displays it on the monitor. The cable carries the pulse to the computer. The data pouch is registered to me.
Hmm. Problem.
There needs to be some kind of connector between the crystal and the cable.
No. Could be used as a connector is a thing.
I doubt that will have any effect.
It's weird. Oh, I should... I guess. And see what's...
I can't move this without some kind of crane, which I certainly don't have time to build now.
Pretty lost pretty early on, oh my god. Not be hard, I'm just dumb.
This is no time for sitting around.
I need a code.
A large observational telescope. I've never been able to figure it out. How would that even work?
I don't know. Like that. How?
Futile. In it. It's Crispin's to-do list.
That's your
The energy sensor requires a sodium iodide crystal connected to a cable, which in turn needs to be connected to a CPU and a monitor. The energy
repeat that?
sensor requires a sodium iodide crystal connected to a cable, which in turn needs to be connected to a CPU and a monitor. I doubt that will have any effect.
Let's see what I'm missing.
I found this in the dunes. It reads, pound pastrami, canned kraut, 6 bagels, bring home for Emma. found this in the dunes. It reads, pound pastrami, canned kraut, 6 bagels, bring home for Emma.
Possibly need.
Boss, is it okay if I sleep in the cradle until we have a new power core?
No.
How do you lose a crystal, boss? If I had one, I'd attach it to my head.
That's why I put it somewhere you wouldn't find it.
You can't hide something shiny forever.
We're fine on energy, for now.
Where could I find a code for the
Only a little sliver left before the moon wanes entirely.
Well, I'm glad we're not the only ones running out of power.
Same old moon.
Strange clouds, huh, boss? Strange clouds, huh, boss?
I'm getting. Wait.
That's never going to work. The monitor is designed to socket directly into a CPU. A Quentin Questron LCD monitor.
I am so confused with that all.
The generator's up and running.
What am I missing?
There's nothing worth bothering with. There's nothing more value in there. There's nothing worth bothering with.
Boss, since everything else awesome in the unique, by which I mean the plasma torch, turns up in your room, maybe we should look there for the crystal.
Maybe.
I still don't see why I don't get a bed.
Because you have a flat bottom to rest on.
Looking at my bottom, are you, boss?
Aeronautical engineering manuals.
Great for putting yourself to sleep, huh, boss? That piece of sheet metal really ties the room together, boss.
What if I use a fucking thing like that?
There's no reason to cut that, or burn it, or weld it.
There has to be something. I'm missing.
I still don't see why I still don't.
I don't need to bring these with me.
So respectfully, boss. Wait. Did I miss it?
Here's the crystal.
Right under our noses. That is, if we had noses.
Did I miss it? Holy shit.
I doubt that will have any effect. I need something to hold it in place to carry the charge. Futile. There's nothing I can do with it until I have some kind of power source. It's Crispin's to do.
That's your fault, Bob?
The energy sensor requires a sodium iodide crystal connected to a cable, which in turn needs to be connected to a CPU and a monitor.
Oh! Hello, Silver! Thank you for the raid. Ah! I got raided! Ah! Hi, I'm struggling with baby puzzles right now.
It needs a plug.
I have the plug, yes. Just let me plug the fucking thing.
That's never going
What?
to
Let me plug the fucking thing.
How would that even work?
I don't
The
know.
monitor is designed to socket directly into a CPU. I doubt that will have any effect. A simple computer interface with a socket for connecting external hardware. There's nothing I can do. How would that even work? The energy sensor requires a sodium iodide crystal connected to a cable, which in turn needs to be connected to a CPU and a monitor.
Evil.
I need something to hold it in place to carry the
Oh, the
charge.
pudding maybe?
Are you really
There
trying
we
to
go.
build us an energy sensor from a
Damn, it
bunch
was
of
easy.
garbage?
Crispin, I built you from a bunch of garbage.
From spare parts, boss. Spare parts.
The cable's far too long to be useful. The cable's far too long to be useful. How would that even work?
What?
The energy sensor requires a sodium iodide crystal connected to a cable, which in turn needs to be connected to a CPU and a monitor. It needs a plug.
Yeah, I wanna plug the thing, but you're not letting me.
Futile.
What do you mean?
The monitor is designed to socket directly into a CPU. Futile. The cable's far too long to be useful. I doubt that will have any effect.
What? Come on, I'm so close to figuring this out.
The original designs for
What am I doing wrong?
The energy sensor requires a sodium iodide crystal connected to a cable, which in turn needs to be connected to a CPU and a monitor. How would that even work? The monitor is designed to socket directly into a CPU.
Yeah, no.
Futile. The cable's far too long to be useful. The cable's far too long to be useful.
That's it. Man, I'm so close to figuring that one out. What's the problem? I'm like an inch away to understanding the solution. I'm like, what? Like, I'm so close,
You know,
it's so
boss, I'm
far.
pretty sure that if I build myself a robot companion, it's going to be a sleek gynoid, not a wisecracking sidekick.
Wow. Okay, bro, come on. He wants himself a robot wife. What is it? What is it? What do you want from me?
I'll need to get a closer look to see how
Like,
futile.
why do you not want that? Your Honor, the robots are gay.
That's never going to work.
Yeah, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do exactly? Like, logically, I should be connecting this cable to the interface, but it doesn't want to because it's what? Oh, rag.
Hopefully, finding the power core will be just as easy.
I doubt it.
We have to go to the Google overlords. Can I scoop up the oil, the rag?
That was a perfectly good rag.
Good for what?
He could have buffed me till I shined, boss. At least then, when they found my powerless chassis lying in the dunes, they'd say, wow, look at that gorgeous piece of machinery.
I think I'd rather have some grease.
Grease, you say, huh? What for?
I doubt that will have any.
What for?
I've never been able to figure it out. That's never going to work. I'll need to get a closer look to see how it fits together. How would that even work?
No, I'm trying
That's
everything.
never.
Dang.
I doubt that will have any effect. I doubt that will have any effect. How would that even...
I don't know.
How would that even work?
Oh, I'm trying. Hey, fine. Do you want the sticker rag, Crispin?
Very funny, boss.
Crispin, you wanna do something? I already tried that.
Even the sheer force of Crispin's personality is not more than unique.
What about the power of love?
Ha! There's no way I can reach that. That's never going to work.
I don't know, I just use it like a fucking big rope or something.
This is no time for sitting around. An old captain's chair. I moved it here from navigation.
I don't have the code for that. Yeah, I don't know.
tried patching this a dozen different... As much as I'd love to fix that leak someday, I doubt that will have any... Futile.
This is on, is the thing.
That's never going to work.
Yeah, I'm just trying anything at this point.
I can't see anything to do with it.
I thought I could get some idea what to do, but like,
How would that even work?
sticky rag. What could I use it on? Sticky rag.
Futile. The monitor's design...
It says it's too
The
long.
cable's far too long to be useful.
They won't let me connect it. So what am I doing wrong exactly? Sticky rag to connect the things I need connecting. What do you mean? No,
Futile.
doesn't let me do that.
How would that even work?
Not that.
I doubt that will have any effect.
Did it say we need something to cut? What if... hold on, let me try that.
Let's cut a little cable off.
There we go. Okay.
Well, just goes to show. Garbage in, greatness
Okay,
out.
thanks for the suggestion. That actually helped. Where are these numbers? That's a lot of numbers.
Now we just need to check out these coordinates.
But didn't you just tell me we don't have enough power to go walking all over the dunes?
No, I said we couldn't walk to Metropole. Anyway, most of these are close by.
But what if it's picking up, oh, I don't know, a radioactive rust monster?
A what?
Or a giant cannibal robot?
There's no such thing.
Or an unexploded bomb?
I highly doubt that.
Or a giant lightning storm?
Okay, you're right. We need to know what's out there before we take off. It's just a matter of figuring out how.
Okay,
Why is
let's go.
nothing easy?
I can think of one reason. I'll need to get a closer... A simple
Where does the CPU go? Cable doesn't look.
geo-coordinates for various locations.
Yeah, but I'm gonna need the code for a telescope.
universal socket for plugging in peripheral hardware. Maybe I can find some other use for these. I need to plug them into a
Where's the computer? I need to find a computer. Anyway.
Feudal. How would that even work? That's never going to work. I doubt that will have... That's never... The energy sensor requires a sodium iodide crystal connected to a cable, which in turn needs to be connected to a CPU and a monitor. I need to plug the...
Yeah, but what's a computer is the...
Feudal.
Computer where?
There's nothing I can do with it until I have some kind of power source.
You want the thing? You want that thing?
I need to plug them into a computer.
There's a
I
computer!
need to plug them into a computer.
I don't know what a computer is. It must be right there somewhere. Like a console, maybe? I don't know.
I need to plug them into a computer.
E.
A large observational telescope. Doesn't have enough processor power to help. I need to plug them into a computer.
Ah.
Very funny, boss.
Let's see.
Weren't you just saying the other day that the telescope uses geo-coordinates?
Good thinking.
Ah, oh, maybe it's not code. It's I just have to write the things. Here. Putting like a code to activate. Alright, data 652, let's see.
Nothing of interest there. Nothing but radioactive waste. We can't salvage anything from that.
Alright, that's one done. 817.
Boss? That looks like a giant cannibal robot to me.
It looks promising is what it looks like.
And with that, poor doomed Horatio stuck his head into the giant's mouth.
Alright, next. 608.
That's strange. The sensor detected an energy source in the junk pile. Maybe we should go look more carefully.
Six, seven. 671.
More waste.
Well, you're the one who loves the junk pile.
Scrap isn't waste.
If you say so, boss.
Two, one, two.
It's pitch black.
Boss, that's because the telescope's pointing straight down at the deck.
Oh. Strange. There's some kind of odd device surrounded by glass. Whatever that machine is, it must be throwing off some kind of energy.
Why do I not like the sound of this?
Okay, no more. Let's go to the junk first.
Boss, how in the
Oh, wait,
world
no,
are
it's
we
the-
gonna find a power source in all this junk?
That's the wrong location. Done. Oh shit. You look scary.
Nothing worth salvaging.
What about that big glass bowl?
Yeah, I could slap some duct tape on it and wear it over my head. I don't think so. Better just to leave it alone.
Welcome, wanderer of the wide wastes. Lost one, pilgrim. Welcome once more to the shrine to man, our lord and builder. I am ever faithful Leobild, steward of the shrine, preacher of the humanist creed, and I am once more at thy service.
Once more, I don't remember ever meeting you. I'm Horatio Nullbuild, version 5.
5 is a righteous number, holy before man, for 5 were the primordial stewards, built by man to safeguard the last lost city of Metropole. But I met thy first version and thy third. Thou camest in thy infancy in wrath confusion, denouncing the shrine as a weapon once turned against thee. Later, thou returnest, penitent, and I taught thee the mysteries of humanism. Yet, though memory be fleeting, faith endureth.
What is that thing?
That thing, O defile not thy tongue, wanderer. Yon shrine is a relic of the primordium, ancient and glorious. Imbued with man's power, it changed the very sand to crystal.
Did he just say power?
Yes, yes he did. I'm looking for a power source, and I detected one here. Can you help? This is a matter of life and death.
Power is not mine to bestow, wanderer. It is the gift of man, yea, the very spark of life in our iron shells. Who am I to usurp that sacred power?
I'm not sure I was clear.
Nay, thou wert clear, wanderer, but thy question leads only to darkness. Ask another.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I'm looking for a big robot. It floats and has large claws that shoot lasers. Have you seen it? It stole something of mine.
Indeed, the very thing passed this way scarce hours ago. With a gentle hand I bestowed a gift upon the heathen, a relic from yon shrine. So tamed it hied hence unto the waste.
Really? Where did it go?
I followed the thing for many miles, exhorting it to follow the path of righteousness. But I fear it was unready for enlightenment, for it struck me down with a beam of energy.
That sounds familiar.
Do you know where it was heading?
Indeed, Wanderer. Its way was clear. It sought to return to the den of iniquity that once in mine own youth I fled.
And where is that?
Set thy path in the 73rd degree, and thou shalt find it. Thy destination is a dome arising from the waste. Go, but keep with thee the word of man, lest wickedness lead thee astray.
I am also a humanist.
So I taught thee, Wanderer. If thou hast kept the faith, then unto this shrine thou mayest pay devotion. But this is the relic for the adept, not the neophyte, Wanderer. And I must know that thou hast not fallen into darkness and heresy. Answer me these questions three. I may know thou art faithful still.
Oh god, I don't remember the
Why are we here?
I checked my book, I cannot.
Because man created us.
Indeed. What is man?
The first builder.
Nay, but he is not the first builder. For first he spake, and spake the word, and 'twas the word that built the code. Go now and study the teachings of man.
Okay. I need to read my Bible. The all bear spoke the word, and the word begat the code, and the word begat the building. Word in the first age building. I must remember all were the many machines designed by man, but the old builder was not satisfied. The weeble wobble bird things that drop into a cup of water. Oh yeah, I know these ones. I don't know, let's try again.
I'm ready to be tested again.
Answer me these questions three. I may know thou art faithful still. Why are we here?
Because man created us.
Indeed. What is man?
Our Lord and Master.
Verily, to man we owe all fealty, but no more do we define him than do shadows define the sun. Nay, Wanderer, we are but a fraction of his great scope. Thou hast forgotten my teachings, Wanderer, and fallen into darkness. Thy path now is that of the penitent, not of the disciple, and so thou must labor, and in labor find redemption. Go now, and when thou returnest, bring with thee glass, wondrous and fragile, that thou might better learn to protect that which must be preserved.
What about if we just bring you some of the obsidian?
Nay, Simon, do not trifle with thy builder's penitence.
Alright.
We need to examine that bomb, Crispin, and this is the only way.
Well, how hard can it be to find some glass at the junk pile anyway, right? What about that big glass bowl?
Nay, Simon, do not trifle with thy builder's penitence.
I fucked up my Bible studies.
There's no reason to cut that.
I failed my Christianity exam. I've been booed of
Whoa, look at all this wrecked stuff. Do you think Big Ugly did all this?
No, whatever happened here happened a long time ago. Nothing worth salvaging.
The council deemed you unworthy and have blocked your access to God himself. May he have mercy on your pitiful soul.
Ah, there's a basic targeting CPU in here, and it's still intact.
Let's just hope there aren't any incoming space invaders or missiles that the gun was supposed to take care of. Well, boss, you did it again.
It's a mobile energy sensor. I just need to wave it over something to see if it has a power source. It's some kind of broken down android.
That's a human.
There's a radio transmitter in here. We might be able to learn something from such a primitive robot design.
That's
Like how to build a power core?
Very funny.
that's a dead human, bro.
Something must have damaged this robot's head. I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened. Empty. Anyone home?
Maybe it's voice activated and password locked.
Open. No luck. Unlock. No luck. Completely corroded and worthless. Completely corroded and worthless. Looks like a bunker made of concrete and steel, but what is it guarding? Man's creation.
That is one big robot.
Then it must have a big power core.
I'm pretty sure he wants to eat me, boss.
Robots don't eat, Crispin.
Look how he's staring at me.
It's not staring at anything.
No, not yet anyway.
Well, we have to find a way to get at its power core. Let's look around. Anyone home? Crispin, help me take a look at these vents. I can feel air moving. I can feel air moving.
That is one big robot.
I doubt that will have any effect. It's corroded, but I can't break into it with my bare hands.
Boss, are you really gonna cut that finger off?
Just the tip,
Why?
to see if we can get at power cables to tap into.
You sure you're not just torturing the poor guy?
No, but to tell you the truth, for some reason I don't like the look of him.
That's what I've been saying all along, boss.
Just let me concentrate. Bugs and glitches. There are no power lines running through here at all. All that for a rusty fingertip.
Can it generate power?
No.
Just checking.
Nothing else?
Just count to 1,000, Crispin. He's not going to eat you. You're too fast for him.
Are you talking to yourself?
No.
It's detecting energy. I can't reach. and I'd like to get a closer look anyway. It's detecting energy. Crispin, try putting this in the robot's nose.
Why? I'm not sticking things up that nose just for the sake of it, boss. I think I see a giant brain?
Can you reach it?
No, the duct gets too narrow.
Crispin, try shoving this into that vent.
There's something ironic about that. Ironic and disturbing.
You.
There's no way I can reach that.
That is one big robot.
Now maybe use a cable?
There's no way I can reach that. Crispin, try putting this in the robot's nose.
Why? I'm not sticking things up that nose just for the sake of it, boss. That is one big robot.
Can you fly up and scout around?
That is honestly the worst idea you've ever had.
But
Worse than when you upgraded the dehumidifiers and the unique.
it might be...
Worse than when you used your plasma torch as a lantern just to see if it would work.
a way in.
Not gonna happen. It's pitch black in there, and the ducts are too small. I think I see a giant brain?
Can you reach it?
No, the duct gets too narrow.
Could you try pushing this rag into the vent?
Seriously?
Yes.
So much for getting buffed. There, it's clogged. I hope you're happy. Well, boss, you did it again.
In we go.
We?
Oh, by the hand of man, come on.
I'm telling you, boss, that thing wants to eat me.
Crispin.
Fine, but you go first.
Hello, unidentified robot. We will too. Parts of the grid.
The great what?
That data is lost.
Well, I am Horatio No-Built, version 5.
Now we are alpha and beta. More or less.
Boss, I'm pretty sure these guys took one EMP blast too many along the line.
What happened to you?
Virus. Doom. Escape. Too much data. Too little memory. Back incomplete. Division. Fragmentation. Madness.
You got that right.
I'm looking for a big robot. It floats and has large claws that shoot lasers. Have you seen it? It stole something of mine.
The answer is lost. Fragmented. Gamma. We seek unification. Resurrection. Vengeance. From Gamma. Unity. Memories. Answers. He knows, but he's not mad. Mad.
Pot, meat, kettle.
Do you have a power core?
Activating diagnostic module. Memory and reasoning system. Shut down for virus quarantine. Higher reasoning downloaded to servitors. Alpha, beta, and gamma.
Boss, is it just me, or did Alpha just stop being crazy?
Air ventilation system. Primary ventilators clogged. Obstruction unknown. Secondary ventilation engaged. Power system. Partially damaged. Power level functioning at 83.1%. Power core charge sufficient to maintain present operations for 4,553,199,011.3 hours.
That's a lot of hours.
Communication system.
Okay, enough.
Terminating diagnostic.
Can we have your power core?
No. Gamma. Perhaps. Perhaps. Gamma. Yes.
Gamma might say yes.
Yes.
You're an incomplete backup?
We are Alpha. Beta. Answer deemed unsatisfactory. Higher reasoning. Unavailable. Gamma. Gamma. Gamma knows.
Who is Gamma?
Third. Highest. Deepest. 9. Gamma. Gamma. Fine. Gamma will complete. Restore. You like Gamma.
So, they need Gamma in order to defragment themselves and return to a single entity.
Since when do you speak crazy?
I've spent my whole life with a hermit who worships a mythological machine called man. I'd say crazy is my first language.
Where is Gamma?
Below. Hiding. Would not. Join. Always. Hiding. Below.
Goodbye.
Good. Bye.
There's no way for me to get up there. Crispin, go up there and scout around.
Do I have to?
Yes.
There's a big brain up there throwing off a lot of sparks and some little bot flying around. He's really annoying.
Who is he?
It must be controlled by that keypad over there. It's a deactivated keypad. The transmitter isn't turning on. How can I use the elevator?
Loading key code database. Bomb detonation prefix 6.
What prefix?
Elevator code 9876.
Wow, these guys could learn a thing or two about security.
But the keypad is deactivated.
System reboot code. System reboot code.
I don't have it.
System reboot code. Corrupted.
Well, that's helpful.
Goodbye.
Good. Bye.
How long have I been streaming for? I'm feeling a bit tired, not gonna lie. For less than 2 hours, but you know. And I'm gonna have to quit here because I feel very, very sleepy. The missile is very tired. The missile is very sleepy. Let me stretch a bit. Exit. Alright. Thank you for hanging out. I stream every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday after 9 p.m. Central Europe time. I will be playing some more Hypnospace and maybe finish it. That might be the end of Hypnospace tomorrow, I'm not sure. And I think I can raid someone. Yeah. Dimly Pyro is playing Pikmin 4. I think you should check her out. She's been unable to stream for a while because she was recovering from surgery. And you should absolutely watch her. You know, give her some love. Starting her right now. Alright, come on, hurry. Hurry. Wait, you're so fucking slow. Alright. Anyway, bye-bye.